pain. So, let me just sort that out and move over to the game. There we go. Sweet fucking deal. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so what we're gonna do is wait there, let me move the fucking mic a little bit closer. If I seem a little bit off today, it's because I have seriously done my back in. That's what I like to see. So, yeah, if I seem a little bit off today, it's because I've put my back out and I'm on serious pain meds, which are hopefully gonna sort my shit out. But I am in a lot of pain. So yeah, if I seem a little bit off, that's why. So, just in case you don't follow me on Twitter, you should start following me on Twitter. I post regularly, and like if you don't get notifications of the stream through Twitch, you'll get it through there because I post every time. But anyway, moving off topic a little bit. I posted to Shadow. Now, if you've been watching me last few streams, then you'll know that I've got everything in the front row. You'll know that I've been considering getting a Shadow PC. Right? What a Shadow PC is, it's like the equivalent of OnLive, but for your entire operating system and hardware. So, let me just turn it down a bit. There's a top button. And change the where Aerith is standing. Form, back row. So basically, what I've been considering doing is getting a Shadow Tech subscription. You pay like £30 a month and you get like top of the range hardware streamed to your PC. So it's like having a top spec gaming PC but without having to buy it and upgrade it. Now, basically every response I've got is from someone who owns or is paying for the subscription of a Shadow Tech PC, right? So obviously the problem with that is that they're not going to turn around and say it's shit, basically, because they're paying for it. And to admit that it is shit to me is to admit it to themselves and admit that they're wasting money, right? Go on, fuck off. I've just had a guy there who said it depends whereabouts in the US you are. He said basically because the further away from their servers that you are, the worse the latency is. So basically what I've got to find out is where the servers are in the UK. But at the same time, like every one of those comments promotes it as a AAA gaming PC. And as you can tell from the stream, I'm not playing AAA games. I mean, this was a AAA title when it came out, but it's not now. I'm not playing top of the range. You know, I'm not playing Overwatch on my PC. I'm not playing like the next big fucking game. To quote a meme, I'm not playing fucking Crysis. The thing is, I'm not looking to play brand new games. I'm going to be 3D modelling, texturing, and at most I'll be playing like fucking, I don't know, indie games on top spec. But that's it. Like, so I'm wondering whether it's even worth it. Right. Okay, this is the point of no return. So, yeah, exactly. Which is amazing with FF7, considering that this was meant to be a fucking SNES game. Or not the SNES. It was meant to be on that console that Nintendo and Sony were making. You're right, Newt. Anyway, how are you doing, man? Yeah, you may have missed it at the very start. If I seem a little off or a little bit weird, I've put my back out really bad, and so they've given me really strong painkillers, so I'm a little bit spaced out, but still in a great deal of pain. It's fun. This chair is not helping in any way. I'm hoping that the game doesn't crash this time. That'd be nice. Yeah. I just woke up this morning in agony. I just don't understand what I've done. I mean, I do understand what I've done. Oh, twat. I was putting a wardrobe together yesterday, and because my day job involves just lifting and carrying things, I just carry stuff on my own all the time, and I didn't realise until I'd got it to the top of the stairs that I'd essentially dragged like a 50-kilo box upstairs on my own. I wasn't in pain at the time, but then obviously when I've slept, it's fucked me up, basically. Get off the fucking thing. Yeah. I think it needs more than what it's currently got. Like, mod-wise, I think at times it can make it look worse than the original, because the upgraded graphics don't go with what you expect with that level of graphics. Let me just enter the doorway. He's an ancient. And he has some items for sale. Can heal your injuries and even save your game for you. The chest on the right contains a silver rifle. Of that. What do you sell, special man? Yeah, exactly. Just fucking sell shit to me. Right, what do you sell? You sell ethers. Ooh. But in all seriousness, there's nothing there that I want. I'll have a rest. And I will save. Now. It's time to start using save number 2. Because everything on save 1 has Aerith in it. This save won't. We're past the point of no return now. Aerith, post this little bit of story arc, Aerith is no longer part of the team and she is never playable again. Which does mean that I need to give us something really, really shit at some point, gear-wise. Otherwise, I lose it permanently. That includes the accessory. So now we need to descend said vines. Yeah, I remember those rumours. See, it was rumours like that one. And what else were stupid rumours when we were kids? Do you remember those little gooey aliens that everyone had the story about how someone they knew had managed to get it to breed? And so you can climb the small, follow the path so you can climb the small vines down. I see. Small vines. Rocket punch. Okie dokes. Fuck off, eh? Continue right. Climb the large vines to reach a luck plus material. See, yeah, it's bad, isn't it? Like, and the thing is that, like, the kids that would tell you all of that shit, like, they had no reason to lie to you about it. And they were people that you definitely trusted. Follow the other path. Damn it. I fucking hate this place. Not what I was meant to do. I don't know why, right? But I seem to remember status effects carrying over. So if you got poisoned, you kept the poison. Or maybe I'm just thinking of Pokemon. Oh, shit. But at the same time, when I was a kid... Oh, come on. I had that then. No! Dick! Okay, well, this is annoying. Oh. Right. So. There's no I had Pokemon Yellow, right? That was the first one that I got. Morph materia. Oh. And in Pokemon Yellow, I don't think you could do the missing note. Oh, you could get missing note to appear. You couldn't do the Mew glitch. Fuck me. That was ruthless. Live stream. Right. It's the fact with glitches like that, right, is that, particularly with Pokemon, is that when they ported Pokemon Red and Blue over to the 3DS, on the 3DS store, right, they didn't, it's literally like for like. The missing no glitch is still there, the Mew glitch is still there, they've just kept everything in. They haven't changed it at all. You'd think that they would fix that glitch. Because one of the things that they did when they first released Red and Blue was they were like, okay, and if you download this now, you get a Mew. You get a Mew straight into your Pokemon bank, and then you can use that Mew in Sun and Moon. And then they did the same with when they released Gold and Silver on the store. They were like, okay, and you can get Celebi. The big man's here. Why is Barrett facing the wrong way? Yeah, and like the Mew glitch is something that like a lot of people tried. It was never considered cheating because in the UK it was so difficult to get a legit Mew for Red and Blue. It's not like the way it is now, where you know you can go into a game store. Like I've got a mate of mine, well Zeke, who's in the chat every now and then. Zeke will go to game and he'll get a code for me for my 3DS, and that would give me the option to download the latest fucking event Pokemon. But back then when we were kids, that wasn't a fucking possibility. Like, yeah, they might have been doing an event in a game store, or you know, like a Virgin or an Argos or something like that, but nobody fucking knew about it because there was only a handful of people who even bought Nintendo magazine. Yep, definitely me and we, Barrett. So. Yeah, exactly. Did I actually save that? Okay. Right, so in a clock room, the way to manoeuvre over to the other chambers is by moving the hand to the clock. Do so manually. If the hand on the seconds crosses your way, you'll fall down, allowing you to collect a nail bat from a chest. It also triggers an enemy encounter, however. When you exit that room, you find yourself at the previously sealed door, meaning you have to backtrack to the clock room again. There are many treasures scattered between the rooms. Following this sums up what you can expect. So, what we want to do is we want to fall down, basically. So, because we want the nail bat. And then we'll come back and we'll go in every room. I was really, really gutted that I couldn't get Mew in Pokemon Yellow without an event. Or without someone who'd done the glitch. To trade it to me. And even then it could break my game. Yeah. Fucking worked as well. When you think about it. Right, nail bat. Choose a missable item. Okay, so. I need to go that way, don't I? Trying to remember the route now. God damn. Well, yeah, that was the thing, and because those requirements, like, if you were even a little bit dubious about what those, like, what was said to you about those requirements, you'd be like, you know what, this sounds like lies. This sounds like you're trying to get me to do something fucking stupid with my game. And then you're going to have a good old laugh about the fact that you've got me to, like, surf over the same bit of land over and over again to see missing no, or, you know, getting me to, like, pause at the exact moment I get an encounter with a trainer. You just didn't believe people. I still have somewhere like a book of glitches and cheats for Game Boy games, which was the only way that you could get that kind of information. I had the Game Shark code book. Right, so. Basically, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, shit. So what we want to do is we want to get it to we go. So, proceed now and quickly. It's not really quickly now, is it? Yeah, exactly. It all seemed like hogwash. And it was only when someone could show you physical proof that you actually believed them. Oh. But it really worked in the Pokemon Company's favour, because it was like, it was getting people to play their games for a lot longer than that game had shelf life for. Because realistically, you can complete Red and Blue in what, maybe 2 days, if you really smash it. Do beta for fuck's sake, don't do Frog Song. God damn it. I hate Frog. Now he should cast beta. Doesn't look like he's going to though. Cast beta, Barrett, for fuck's sake. Yeah. The original memes. Okay, so number 2 is a dead end. Speed up time is okay. So number 2 is a dead end, right? So we want to go to number 3, which is an enemy encounter. There we go. Let's have a look. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Well, no, it's not unbelievable, and that's the worst part about it. Right, let's oh, I'm already healed. Okay. You're right, Nox. I'll warn you now, if I seem a little bit off, I've put my back out and I'm on heavy painkillers, but I'm still in a great deal of pain. So, yeah, I'm a little bit weird today. You know, a little bit weirder than normal anyway. I think it's just Nox and Newton today. Not going to use that yet. Wow, that was a lot of fucking HP. Not what I was expecting there. No, don't do it again. That's what it is, man. I didn't realise that I'd done a great deal of pain to myself, obviously. But yeah, and unfortunately, because I'm on diazepam, I can't have any ale now. which would have numbed the pain. Because this diazepam's not doing fucking anything aside from spacing me out. Right. Should have used the turbo ether. I've got like fucking 6 of them now. Alright. So, we want to go to 4 now, don't we? There we go. In 4 is the Princess Guard, which, if I remember rightly, is a weapon for what's her face? Well, that's what scares me, right? I've got diazepam, but like my back is still in agony. Like I can't turn left, which you know is a problem. Princess Guard. I'm sure that's a weapon for Aerith. Yeah, it is. What was that? Vaguely remember another Fakemon that was an evolution of Onyx that had a picture of an enemy from 2. Jesus. I do wonder sometimes, like, okay, so we want to go to the next room now. Let's just wait for that second hand to pass. Yeah, some of the rumours back then, absolutely fucking ridiculous. You know what? I didn't even watch it. That's not where I was expecting to come out. It's stupid because I mean, obviously, I'm a Liverpool supporter, but I just absolutely no interest in international football at all. I don't know why. Yeah, I've yet to work out what it like. Oh no, I don't want to use Meteorite. But yeah, for some reason, international football just pisses me off. Oh, fuck me. Well, yeah, that's exactly my problem with the whole situation. Is that, like, every year, consistently, we play poorly. Or every couple of years. And so, expecting anything else is just pointless. Yeah, this is true. Football-wise, yeah, definitely. Oh. This fight is taking well longer than it should. Talking about rivalries, my sister just married a Manc. As it stands, absolutely nobody in his family was football orientated, which is a bonus. And if they were, they'd be Man City. So significantly less hatred for Man City than we do for Man U. Don't know why. Well, this is the thing, right? There's a divide in Liverpool supporters, right? I'm of the opinion that on Derby Day, Everton main rivals. Throughout the league, Everton main rivals, right? But if Everton are playing anybody else, anybody other than us, you're right, Rick, then I will always support Everton. Particularly if they're playing one of the Manchester teams. I will support Everton over any other team aside from Liverpool. Unless them winning hurts our chances in the league. But yeah, as much as... I mean, it's still a local team. In the same way that if Tranmere Rovers are doing well, then I'm positive about it, I'm not negative about it. I mean, obviously they're nowhere near us in the league, or in any league. I think they might have just got back into professional leagues, despite having a fucking massive stadium. Oh. Where am I going? I just got the ribbon, didn't I? Puzzle with doorways. Yeah. What, to Tranmere? It must have been a shame for you. Tranmere is like literally round the corner from where I live. Because despite sounding Scouse, I'm not actually Scouse. I live on the other side of the Mersey. The Tranmere side. No, we won't. Okay, so. No, I mean, you're right there. Sweet. That was fucking well timed. That was pure fluke as well. That wasn't absolute Steve telling me what to do. I need to go back. No, not save one. Not save one, for fuck's sake. Save one is my still having Aerith save. Go back that way. Wow. we go. Right, not going in there yet. Need to go back to the clock room. Because I've still got another like fucking 6 doors to go in. Move myself. Go back in time is menu. Okay. There we go. What's in here? Trumpet shell. So the other, I've got Mega Elixir and Temple Exit. I'll get the Mega Elixir because obviously I need it. But that's the next door over. There we go. So I'll get the Mega Elixir and then go back to room number 6 and progress. How you doing anyway, Rick? Oh. Ow. I want to go back in time. Yep. I can imagine, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, I've put my back out. Really badly as well. They've given me diazepam. I've got ibuprofen gel, and I'm taking paracetamol as well. So yeah, I'm a little bit fucked. What it is, despite the fact that I said it on Facebook, I did it while I was asleep. I carried like 2 50 kg boxes upstairs yesterday on my own. I like bear hugged them and lifted them up, which was fine at the time. But then obviously while I've been asleep, I must have had a little tear in my back, and while I've been asleep I've moved suddenly and made it a lot worse. And it's woken me up at 3 o'clock this morning, and I haven't been able to sleep since, so I can barely sit. But yeah, so they gave me diazepam, and it's still painful through that. Yeah, it's just testament to the fact that I'm getting old though, isn't it, man? It's obviously got to the point where I can't lift boxes on my own anymore. I've got the grey hair to go with it. Why is it the old model of Sephiroth and not the new one? Just realised now. I was wondering what looked wrong, because he looked so much bigger than everyone else. But it's because it's the old model. Yeah. Well, I mean, a great deal of energy, Sephiroth. Just fucking get to the point. We've all played the game. He's gone mad. He's gone mad. The problem is, right, is that he's a really relatable villain. Sephiroth is a really relatable villain because he's realised how much the world has screwed him, and he's going to do the only thing that he knows how to do, and that's destroy it. Plus, he's fucking cool. Like, he's like the strongest person. Prior to him finding out that he's actually a fucking an experiment, he's the strongest person to have ever worked in the strongest military on the entire planet. To have that kind of reputation, and obviously to be the only person strong enough to wield the sword that he wields, to be able to walk through fire, to be able to fly, in Advent Children to grow a wing, to consistently come back. He's a fucking cool villain. And he is wildly relatable. Right. No, not beta. Apple. Now, with this boss fight, is there anything that I need to steal? Because I probably should have done that first. Huh. Well, let's hope not. Twitch died. No. Twitch has got issues at the moment. It's been really, really fucking temperamental. That's yeah. I pretty much said that about 5 times. So you got the entire gist of it. Oh no! Come on! The fucking game crashed again. Knew I should have saved before I went in there. God damn. Might have to tone down the mods. Because I don't really understand why it's crashing. Yeah, I just need to do door 8 and then come back in. No, not save 1, you tit. Save 2. I mean, Ultimacia was... you felt sorry for Ultimacia. Yeah, Kafka was FF6, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't think we ever played 6 to the end. But out of... Come on. It was just 8, wasn't it? Oh no, there's the fucking trumpet challenge 7 as well. But yeah, with Ultimacy, you felt sorry for her. In both instances, when she was like your nanny, as it were, and then when she controlled Renault for a while as well, didn't she? Yeah. See, storyline-wise, Final Fantasy VIII was a lot more relatable for me because of the age I was when I actually played it. Because the character base was relatable, as in the you know, the ridiculous. Go back in time. That's what I want to do. Yeah, the ridiculous, like, teenage angst shit. Yeah. Come on, quick. There we go. Right, we'll go and save with the guy, just in case the crash happens again. So I don't fancy doing that again. No, not save one, you tit. Right. My problem with the flashback to Laguna stuff now is that I can't help but think of the a cappella version of that battle music. You know, the one by Pupi that I've got on my old YouTube channel. I can't remember whether it's tens or hundreds of thousands. The stupid thing is, at the time, like, oh, I've never read into that. But yeah, Rick, like with that video, I never monetized it because at the time I was just making a YouTube channel because that seemed like the next social media. Like, I would have made a little bit of cash off that had I monetized it prior to January this year, when they made it so that YouTube channels have to have 1,000 subscribers and something like 2,000 watch hours in the last year to qualify for monetization, which is just wrong. It's just an unreasonable amount. 1,000 subscribers is difficult to get to. Especially the way their algorithms work. I know you don't realise how well the new models have been done until you see the old models. Oh, I've got a new controller as well. I'm no longer using my PS4 controller to do this. I got like a third-party PC controller that looks similar to a PS2 controller. It's not too bad. 82,000 views. Yeah, I mean, like I used to have monetization on my channel, right? And I had like fucking no subs, very few views. I was lucky to hit like 30 views on a video. On my one that was monetized, and I was making no money. I've made more money from streaming on Twitch from Patreon donations. Well, I've had Patreon donations and then they've mysteriously vanished prior to the pay date. I've got more views on Twitch in the last how long have I been doing it? 4 months, right? I've got more views and more followers on Twitch in 4 months than I did in 2 years on YouTube. Is that the video? I can't believe that it's got that many fucking views. You know, I ripped it and put it on my monetized channel, but it didn't get any views at all. Tried to cash in on that, but I obviously really hit a point with the SEO on when I originally uploaded it with the tags and stuff. I must have like completely fluked it because it did really well. But yeah, because of that song, right, I can't take the Laguna scenes well. They reckon with, let's see if it makes it past. Come on. Yeah, that's alright. Pretty much every channel I watch, right, they have a 10% viewer retention. Or sub retention, so 10% of their subs will watch their videos, and while you don't have that there, you're not wildly far off. Even really, really popular Super Mario RPG. No, I don't. Well, to be fair, I've never played Super Mario RPG. But yeah, even YouTubers, like the fucking Yogscast and people like that, like their sub retention for videos is really, really small. So the big bad in 9 was what the fuck was his name? Started with a K. It wasn't Kajut or something like that, was it? 10, it was Seymour, wasn't it? And Sin. The storyline in 10, I really liked the storyline in 10. It was just that the voice acting was horrendous. But 9 is probably one of my favourites. Ooh, shake it, take it, or leave it. You know what, right? I wasn't good at Blitzball, but I appreciated the fact that it had a minigame in it. Because I think one of the greatest additions to Final Fantasy was the minigames, like the side quest minigames. So Like for instance, FF8 and 9 having triple triad. Was it called triple triad in Final Fantasy 9? But either way, the card game was awesome. Blitzball I wasn't good at, but those card games were really good. Take it. We need to take everything off Aerith. When I saw that scene as a kid, I couldn't understand why he wouldn't just use a Phoenix down on her. Made no sense to me. Right, I need to fucking find a non-unique weapon to give Aerith. And non-unique armor. Yeah, it was annoying if you lost an awesome card. Answer the fucking phone. Yeah, just... Oh, Jesus, that's fucking dark. Dead bodies don't sink. Oh, that brings a whole new meaning to that entire scene. It wasn't the fact that Cloud was laying at a rest in a lovely place. It was the fact that he didn't want to revive her and that he was actually drowning her while she was unconscious. That's rough. Right, so it says give Cloud the dragon armlet. Why? Why? So, dragon armlet it is. I wanted to. I think striking staff. That's not a unique weapon. Yeah. I think I mean, I can buy a diamond bangle again, so that's not a problem. I'll take that off her. Remove all of that. Give him the Bahamut. Yeah, where's Bahamut? There we go, Bahamut. And I don't know why it says give throw, but okay. Right, let's go. It's a very peculiar setup, but we'll see. Let's go and rest and save. Rest. Right, this is the last time that we've got Aerith. This is it. Yeah, Super Mario RPG, I'd be well up for playing that. I believe 1,000 Year Door is a pretty good Super Mario game as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's I didn't fully understand the story when I was a kid, when I first played it. So right. Demon Door. Right. You may have missed it when I first started streaming, right? Because I'm pretty sure the room was empty when I said it. I'm moving out. I was considering moving over to Shadow Computing, right? Which is it's like the OnLive or PlayStation Now service, but it streams like a PC and hardware to your PC, right? So you've got like a much more powerful PC, and providing that you've got over 15 meg broadband speeds, it means that like you've got a much more powerful PC than you actually normally own, right? And so I tweeted out to them. I was just like, look, I've got the option of either buying a Switch game or paying for a month's worth of this to try it. What should I do? This will be the first summon I've used for a very long time. And I've just been responded to by Twitch's most recent rival, Caffeine Gaming. Or Caffeine Streaming. Which have been, like, absolutely pounding me with advertisements recently. Super Mega Neo Climax. What, you're moving closer, fair? What is it that they want me to throw at it? I wonder if Demi works on it. I'm not doing that much in the way of damage here. I want to know why Kate Sith was behind the door. It's just a fucking doll. No, I was... Yeah, I was of the same opinion, Knox, when I was playing it as a kid, was that basically he'd latched on to Zack. He'd latched on to the story of Zack, and that became his own story as opposed to him being a clone. Yeah, it was that particular part of the story is really fucking vague. I'll tell you now, Kate Sith, the only thing you're going to be good for is reading at her funeral. Because Cloud drowns her. So, Suna, who's doing the new big mod pack for Final Fantasy VII, he said that one of the things that he's thinking of doing is here, where Kate Sith dies, or where Kate Sith's body dies. He's going to change it so that Red 13 and Kate Sith become one character, like in Advent Children. The cat part of Kate Sith is gonna it's gonna ride on the back of Red 13, and they're going to become one character. Yeah, see, like every Thursday I'm going to do a one-off stream. So basically that list that you've given me on the Discord, and I'll be going through that on Thursdays, along with any other random game that I want to play. Like, I'm just about to buy a new Switch game. I don't know what it's going to be, because I'm still undecided. But once I've bought that, like, I'll be playing that on Thursdays every now and then as well. It's just Thursdays is just going to be a random day for streaming. As much as I'm absolutely fucking enjoying Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I mean, that's a really big change to the story, but he thinks it's like it'll be an interesting change. As it stands, Kate Sith is the least used character when surveyed, and he's done, or his team of people who are working on the Echo S mod pack. The Final Fantasy VII people that they've surveyed, when it's come to character usage, Kate Sith is always at the bottom every time. And so it was like, obviously they need to make it into a much more interesting character, and so Red 13 and Kate Sith would make a new character with new abilities and stuff like that, which I think it has the potential to either be really good or eliminate Red 13 from final teams. No way. So literally straight after these scenes, there's a Fort Condor battle. So this next one will be Fort Condor 11. It is probably going to be another Final Fantasy, to be honest. One that I haven't played properly. So either 5 or 6. Not going to play 1 through 3 because those games suck balls. There's a moment here where I can... damn it. No. Missed it. There's a moment there where you can actually go into the menu and unequip Aerith. That moment is gone. Yeah, I think I might play 6. I'm just debating which version to play. I'm pretty sure it got re-released on the DS. And the problem with the DS is streaming it, because streaming the DS is difficult. Even with emulation, it looks fucked up. It's not been that long since I've played 8. Because I did the Absolute Steve run on 8 about 12 months ago, maybe 18 months ago. Oh, you fool. Yeah, see, the most up-to-date version, I think, is because the DS remakes that they did, I think are better than the originals when it comes to playability. Like the original SNES version of Final Fantasy VI, I think would be quite difficult to play now. If I was going to play 5, I'd play the DS version. I think after either 5 or 6, whatever I play next, then I'll be doing either 8 or possibly 9. Because while I was doing a 100% run of 9 recently, I didn't actually finish it, so it'd be nice to actually finish it. The only part of handling that you do with Sephiroth is feeling the handle of his sword in your back. Just hate those dreams. no matter how fast you run, you do it in slow motion. And back to the better model of Sephiroth. Why? Must be uncomfortable lying down with the sword on your back. Did you see the handle pop out of the cushion then? Yep, that seemed to be okay. Let's go then. Come on. So much dialogue at this point in the game. Nowhere near as much dialogue as there is when Cloud has his bitch fit after going into the live stream. But thanks, man. Well, yeah, that'd be fucking creepy. Right. So, to Fort Condor. Those people in the graveyard in Gongaga must have sore knees. They've literally been there for the entirety of this one. Let's save. Just in case the game fucks up again. Save 2. Alright, so we've got a save just before the Temple of the Ancients, which is that one. So if ever we decide that we want to level 99 Aerith and then complete the game. No, Aerith hasn't got dead yet. Yeah, he was battering her. Right. Fort Condor. I'm sure there's a way to get closer. Because it's over there, isn't it? Oh shit, yeah, that's just dark because of the mountain. That's probably why she runs away. Oh, I need to do fucking materia. Why have I got Tifa with me? Fuck off, Tifa. I need double materia growth. Double. Okay, dokes. That's a point. Have I got any fucking mastered all yet? Really? I'm really close with that one though. Jesus. Okay, so enemy skill. Another raw materia. Heal. Revive. Aria. Plummet and Chocomonga. Sorry, because enemy skill pretty much guarantees that that I can beat anything. Okay, so according to this point, right, the game tells you that you don't get anything and shows a tiny blank text box unless they fixed it in the mods. But you actually receive, get up the fucking ladder. You actually receive 5x potions for doing this. Let me just save while I'm here, just in case it all goes Pete-tong. Not that I've had one go Pete-tong since the very first battle, because I fucked up. I have now. So yeah, what I was talking about the shadow gaming or the shadow PC thing before. Like, I am considering it, but at the same time, I just don't think it's worth it if I'm not using it for gaming. Like, if I'm using it for 3D modeling, then, well, like one of the deciding factors for me was the fact I was like, okay, can you use dual monitors? Does it support dual monitors? And they were like, no. I was like, well, what's the fucking point then? Like, I have a second monitor for a reason. Fucking place. Right. Attack him. Move to the bottom. Attack. This is not what I normally do. Right. Yes, of course, I want you to continue to fight him. Yeah. Damn it. Continue to fucking attack him. Sweet. Was that 2 enemies, 3 enemies? None of the soldiers died. Yeah. So they didn't fix that. But I will have just got... Yeah. So I've now got 21 X potions. No way. So, the next port of call is Bone Village, Sleeping Forest, City of Ancients. So we're going to do Bone Village first. Now, I haven't missed a single item at this point. Nothing has been missed. Which in theory means that the only thing I really need to get from Bone Village is the what's it called, the Lunar Harp, I think. Right, so let's have a look. Right, so yeah, looking for the Lunar Harp. So the Lunar Harp is always in the same place, which is a bonus. I mean, he explains it here, but he doesn't explain it in relation to the tent. So, let's get back in the Bronco. Go to Bone Village. He's got a really, part of his guide for the Bone Village is really in depth on what areas you find what in the Bone Village, and then other parts of his this part of his guide, the guide where it's like the main part of the guide where he goes through the storyline, it's a little bit more vague, but he tells you exactly where to find the Lunar Harp. If I want, I can have a look at that. In fact, yeah, while I'm there, I'll get the mop, the bunt line, and the Mega Elixir. And at some point, I'll stock up on elixirs and turbo ethers. Probably off camera, because that shit is boring. Right, just going to speak to that guy and buy a diamond bangle, because I gave a diamond bangle to what's her face. Okay. Lunar Harp. So basically, he says, since the Lunar Harp is located on the upper level, slightly right of the smoke coming from the lower building, you can simply skip the entire process of placing diggers around the area to find the spot. Dig at that spot and you'll find the lunar harp. Okay, so where we want to dig, it says, since the lunar harp is located slightly right of the smoke coming from the lower building. So here, I think. And in theory, that should unearth the lunar harp. Ah, oh, cunt. Potion. Tell you what, I've got enough money. I'm just gonna fucking put some guys down. So. Not a whole lot, to be honest, mate. Harp, there we go. Yeah, we did the 4 Condor battle. Aerith ran away, and we've just got the key item, which is the lunar harp. Right, so what we want to do is we want to control F for Bone Village and get the other stuff that we can get while we're here. M4. Right, so. Excuse me. M4. It's paining me back. It's just not getting any better. Right. So yeah, there is basically copy. There is an image. One shell at a time, and it tells you where everything is. So, So basically, we want the bolt line, the mega elixir, and the mop, right? Okay, sound. Right, let's get digging. Nearly lost me mouse. So, around about here, as much as I can fit in, to be honest, Newt. Right, that should get me the bolt line. Bolt line. Then here should get me a mega elixir. Yeah. Ah, shit. Start digging for the good treasure. The good kush. So, around about there should be the mop. Mop. There we go. So that's everything. I could do turbo ethers, and elixirs, but I'm not going to do that. I know. It's quite a bit of gear. Yeah, we'll just see how far I get through them, to be honest, you. Fucking ibuprofen gel has stuck my t-shirt to my back. It's quite painful. Let's get back to the guide. 24. Come on. Because of the size of Absolute Steve's guide, it takes so long to load the search function. Right. Let's go. Point of no return and whatnot. Who's the mop for? Is the mop for Sid? Let's fucking order these. Right. Can't learn that yet. Right. Bolt line, yeah, mop. Used black chocobo. Remember yesterday when we when I'd spent so much fucking time doing the what's it called? Yeah, I ended up using black chocolate to do it. Fucking sucked. Right. So, it's awakened, and now there's another 4 Condor fight. Fuck me. Back to 4 Condor. How did the people find this out? I'm sick of 4 Condor. I wish there was statistics at the end of the game. Or at the very least, like 100% counter. There isn't. It's purely just in video format. It's got to be through the code, hasn't it? Because there's no way that people have just gone, right, every time I speak to someone, I'm going back to 4 Condor to see if there's a new fight there. Oh wait. I need to go that way. No, I mean, you know, for games that they can't access the code easily, I can imagine that's probably what did happen. I mean, Absolute Steve was writing this guide in the 90s, so he either put it in a PC and deciphered the code as much as he could, or he played the game to death. At least there's, like, aside from this little run between the Tiny Bronco and 4 Condor, there's no random encounters. We're about to get enemy skill materia number 3. Come on, get on there. Oh, one thing I'll warn you all about now is at the end of this stream we're going to raid someone. Something that I haven't done yet, but we're going to find somebody else who's playing Final Fantasy 7. We're going to raid them. So we just need to fill the chat with loads of fucking emojis or emoticons, whatever the fuck Twitch calls them. What do they call them? What do they call them? Emotes. I'll do. I am looking forward to it, I've got to be honest with you. Right. Right, let's shit. I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did, Nox. Oh well. Yeah, gotta spam it. Speed down while I lay my troops. Yeah, we've got to spam that one. Like, it'll just be nice to raid someone. Just see how they react. No, I'll stream it, like. Sweet, 2 enemies. That's the best I've done. Praise the sun and whatnot. Sound. That was another 5 X potions. I mean, X potions are definitely needed. So let's check. Did I overwrite the Aerith save? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. So the last save before that is my Wutai save, which isn't too far behind where I was. I've no doubt that I will, Muse. I've no doubt that you've got good taste in games. Okay, back to the ancient forest. Or sleeping forest, even. No way. You know what, right? We're not even that far away from another Fort Condor fight. So basically, we go into the Forgotten Capital. Find the house with the save point in. Explore the rest of the area until you reach a large stake in the chamber. Go downstairs to find the chest with the Aurora amulet, and particularly fine armor at this point in the game, and it absorbs ice elemental attacks. Go back to the entrance and explore the eastern section of the city. First house contains a guard source. Then we get the third enemy skill, and get some rest to proceed with the story. Now, as soon as you've taken that rest, yeah, we're still in disc 1. Sure, we're still in this one. Yeah. As soon as we get that rest, we've then got to go back to Fort Condor. Such peculiar time periods. Can't remember how many Fort Condor battles there are. But if I can get them all to go the way that that last one did, then we should be alright. I've never even heard of that theory, to be honest, Newt. Explain. At what point is he meant to have died? Because I'd be intrigued to hear this. Not a problem, Nox. See you later, man. Thanks as always for watching, man. So, Squall dies at the end of this one after falling off, and the rest of the game is his dying dream. This is further supported by the dialogue said by Ultimate Seer during the final boss fight. The sudden shift to more fantastical elements is this too, and just the entire ending scene. Possibly. It's kind of like the whole Majora's Mask theory, isn't it? That at the very start of Majora's Mask, Link dies. I have to have a look at it. Yeah, at the very start of Majora's Mask, Link dies, and all of the places that he visits and all of the emotions that he sees describe but I mean, when it comes to games like that, I mean, it's game theory stuff, isn't it? It wouldn't surprise me that storyline wise that was what they were going for. I've heard of weirder stuff in games, basically. Indie games especially. The idea behind like Fez and stuff like that. Oh, what's that? Yeah, I mean, that would definitely help. That's probably just a graphical... I was going to say. Because that looks like a fucking Portal from Portal 2. Or Portal 1. Either one. Right. Days it. Has anybody got steel? Yeah, let's put steel material on Yuffie. No, steel, you tit. Right, let's have a look. Come on. Open, you little fucker. Yeah, I mean, possibly, but that's more likely to just be laziness on the developer's side. I think it's fan theory, isn't it? Like, there is a creature here that I need to fight. And steal an item from. It is, and I like stuff like that. But yeah, as I say, it's probably just laziness from the graphical designers. Well, this is the longest I've gone with no encounter on the world map. Is it definitely here? I knew it. It's not here. It's fucking here. There's an enemy called Bound Fat. So there's an enemy called Bound Fat, and you can either win or steal or morph them into dazes, which is a one-of-a-kind item, and this is the only point you can get it. Yes. But saying that, me and Rick in the chat have done it. With the help of Mark, who's in the chat every now and then as well. Yeah. Come on now. Same again. They may look dead, but they're not. I don't know why they look dead. I don't know why that's the animation that they've gone for there. I think that is a mod. Like Bound Fat. I think that's what's right. So I'm going to steal from him. Attack the rest. Don't attack the Bound Fat. There we go. Kill them all. Oh. Sound just died to death. That would be because I knocked the volume on my headset. Not that I like to admit it, but in the Forgotten City, or the Forgotten Capital, I got lost in here for a couple of days because I didn't realise that there was one of the houses I could walk upstairs in. I'm glad that it wasn't just me. Search for the house with a chest, a magic source, and a save point. So let's get our save on. Right. Okay. Explore the rest of the area until you reach a large circular chamber. Circular chamber. Go downstairs to find a chest with an aurora on it. So, there we go. Go back to the entrance and explore the eastern section. But yeah, far too long was spent in this town because I couldn't get past that going upstairs bit. Eastern section. First house contains a guard source, while the second holds an elixir in a chest and a one-handed enemy skill. So, I haven't looked at any of it at all. Because I literally want to be surprised on the day when I start playing them. Guard source. Take the elixir. Yeah. Don't want to rest. Enemy skill materia. There we go. Right after the nap, there was a... It's another 5 X potions. Yeah, that's why I haven't done the final battle of the pagoda. Yeah, there's 4 enemy skills, so until I've got all 4... I can't go in because he does trine. Godo, Yuffie's dad, does trine. So what you do is you put both enemy skills on Yuffie, and she learns trine then. Yes. See, the problem with doing a graphical overhaul on the models and not doing it on the field is it results in what we've got right now. Right, this is a long ass walk back. It's a full condor again for X potions. I know. Foconda's ruthless. I know. Which you've got to presume is why they've put them in. At least you get introduced to it early, because like it's Janun where you've got like one with a ridiculously short period, like window to actually participate in the fight. G'day, lads. No, they don't. And if they do, like, well, what's the point? If they program something as obscure as this into it, then they've got signposts telling you. Which I totally get. I just, yeah, I do kind of miss this type of game programming. Indie games have a lot of this stuff. Really obscure things to find. Yeah, Dark Souls definitely has got like a massive fuck you element to it. Yeah, that's why they introduced the whole like being able to leave notes down and those notes being really vague as well. Lost count of the amount of times I praised the sun. The amount of messages that was like, secret, roll here, and you'd roll clean off the edge and lose all your souls. Because, you know, what's a good community without trolls? Weird thing with Dark Souls is that Dark Souls 1 and 3 have still got like a really, really active community. Considering how old like the first game is, because the first game was like early 360. God damn. Right, after we get back to, well, depending on how much time we've got left, if I manage to get back and fight Genova Life, then we'll be in a good position. I'm just expecting not to get there. It's hard to go back that far, isn't it? That's the problem. Right, put the speed up. So I think I've finally worked out exactly what I've got to do here. Basically, instead of sending people to attack him, I need to send people to move to that location, because they'll automatically attack on the way, and then they'll fill the spawning location, so I don't need to worry about it. Sweet. 2 enemies done. Or 3 even. So let's see if we can get back, go through the iconic scene, fight Genova Life, and then what happens after Genova Life? No way. So, after I fight Genova Life, yeah, and we go back to Coral Valley Cave. Yeah, well, yeah, at the end of disc 1, basically, or at the start of disc 2, there's a 4 Condor fight. No word of a lie. So what I'm probably going to do is we'll stop just before the Genova Life fight, and then we'll go and raid someone who's playing. See where they're up to. Sweet. It'll be a nice testament as well, because like there's not that many people who are playing modded Final Fantasy 7. Like when I was looking at people earlier on today, not many people have the mods installed, so we'll see how much worse the game looks, as bad as that sounds. I think it's quite easy for us to turn around or to look at this and go, well, that doesn't look right and that doesn't look right, but then when you see it completely unmodded, you realise how much of it didn't look right in the original. What I'm really surprised about is the fact that someone hasn't remade like a huge chunk of this game in Unity. Yeah, true. The models will be to scale to the fucking maps. I've got this navigating to and from Fort Condor shit down. Jesus. It is. I'm just surprised that someone hasn't like Unitied Midgar. Because, yeah, somebody managed to Minecraft the whole of Midgar. It's just obviously you can't implement new game mechanics with Minecraft, so. And there's also the Sector 7 slums and the Mako reactor in Second Life. Somebody made that map. It's a big undertaking. This is exactly why the remake is taking so long, because it's not... Well, yeah, you could. But fuck, not like that level of work in Minecraft. I wouldn't mind writing a Final Fantasy mod for Minecraft, to be fair. One that included, like, you know, the weapons from the more popular part of the franchise. No way. Seriously? What, to produce or to buy? Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. So the dev budget. Oh, boy. Funnily enough, Newt, I've actually played. I've played the. I've been on the maps of Red and Blue that were made, unmodded, square for square. Right, what time is it? We've got 5 minutes. Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. So what we'll do is we'll go and save. Should we go and save? Yeah, we'll go and save. We'll raid someone, and then we'll finish this one on Friday. Right. Okay, so that's saved. So, let's get raiding. Alright, so let's make my ugly face larger. Get rid of that for a minute. Right. Here we go. So, right, let's find someone who is streaming Final Fantasy 7 then. Let's make that a bit fucking bigger. Let's see. Let's get someone who's got... Right, that's me. I was about to raid myself. That is not Final Fantasy 7, that's fucking Kingdom Hearts. That person's playing in Spanish. So we'll raid this Let's Player who's on disc 1. Let's have a look. Yeah, you'll just get taken with me. She's currently got 1 viewer, which is likely going to be herself, I imagine. So, yeah, when we get into the chat, just spam emotes. So she's she's quite a high-pitched female streamer. So are we all ready? Right, raid. This is the first time I've ever raided anyone, so this might be a little bit weird. Let me just... We should be going over there now.
I'm here. This way, Ashley. Do I need to go this way? Talk to this person here.
Yeah.
The roof is being sent off at 4.
Go wild on the
That's all swell and dandy, but I don't know what it is. Where am I? Hey, there I am. Okay, then. Let's go any further this way. Game. Game. Alright.
Nice one, Newt.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been raided. Hello, hello. Dies in Infinity Wars. That's terrible. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the raid. Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, okay. Mistakes were made, folks.
Hey, G.I. Joe. Aren't you still on duty? No. No, I'm not. Just when I think the job's boring, you guys gotta be messing around. President's Day, because we're here. Right. Oh man.
Yeah.
Also, greetings. Hello, hello, greetings to all and everyone who has come to hang out and party and watch me probably make a fool of myself. Try do things. No, I want to talk to you dude over there. Stay out of this. Well, all that trying just to talk to you just to be told to stay out. Fine. See how I see if I care. Okay. Go, go.
Wow.
Yeah, the model was bad. But I mean, think about it. This used to be the high end of Final Fantasy. And then we got 8, 9, 10, 12, and here we are at 15, and you know. You know what I'm gonna say? One more. I am a terrible person and I put all of my save files, so don't mind me. We don't talk about the ones after 9. Hey, okay. Each of them have their own separate things, I know. No, 9 is still my favorite, so 10 was pretty great. In some parts. Are you sure it's alright? Neck while on duty? Yes. See, I'm streaming 7 because I don't remember much of 7 because most of my childhood was get through 7 all the way up to the point of Tokyo Racing and then now I'm going, looking forward to seeing anything. Because I okay, so one of my friends who also streams is doing 12. Don't feel that bad. Please, come in. Welcome. Bella cutie. Bella cutie. Oh god. No trying to push bottom. Please go to the counter. you're alright. Like, you're recognized, you're slacking on duty and all that good stuff. You recognize bad work and it's swarming. You're you'll say. Helps me guys sleep in a place like this. Very easily, my dude. I think out of all of the Final Fantasies, 8, 9, let's see, it's 8, 9, 10. I like 10 too. I'll say 13. 11 are my favorites. 14 because, 14 is pretty great. 15 is low. We don't have much of anything now. I forgot to order enough the last time, but feel free to look around. Okay. Before we say anything about the 10 too, but I enjoyed the combat of it. Except for the time I got blown up by a But I enjoyed the spear break system. Not spear break. No, dress spear system. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't use them all that often unless I felt like being really overpowered and just blowing through crap. And I mean, you have Riku and her basic melee where you just turn like and just wrecking crap.